on without the crowd. That's going to be interesting to see it happen.
Fast and Furious starts. 3 barbells on the competition floor. 3 lists to determine which 4 will continue on. Tia Claire Toomey in the center lane. Done with rep number 1. On to rep number 2. Well ahead of the rest of the field with Brooke Wells. Haley Adams is well behind, but it'll be Tia Claire Toomey in lane number 3 just across the finish line. In a race in the finish between Carrie Pierce, Catherine Davis-Daughter, and Brooke Wells.
Wow, that was way faster than we thought it was going to be. And again, we knew that Haley Adams would have some difficulty with the strength, but I tell you what, that battle for the 3rd and 4th, who gets to go to that next round, was very, very tight.
Haley Adams struggling with that last bar. Not a surprise here. One of the athletes that struggle with the heavier tiered weights. She handles high volume, high percentage weights well, but it's those max lists that tends to be the problem for her. Again, 19 years old, and she's still sitting nearly tied for 2nd place.
There she goes, gets that lift. Nice.
Haley Adams will cross the finish line. We now have our 4 moving on to the semifinal. Four moving on, starting with 5, moving on to the semifinal portion of the Speed Snatch Ladder. We started with 5, down to 4, and only 3 will advance out of the semifinal round into the final round. Tia Claire Toomey won the first part. Three barbells standing in the way, but determine which 3 athletes will move into the final round. Tia Claire Toomey, your 3-time CrossFit Games champion, off to a very quick start, moving to the 165-pound barbell. In the first round, it was a dead tie between your 3 athletes chasing down Tia Toomey. She'll hit this. It's going to be a race across to see who will get into that final set is going to be Katrin Davidsdottir and Brooke Wells.
That was impressive.
Carrie Pierce unable to hit the last bar. She got there nearly in second place, but bailed that bar behind her.
And I saw Katrin and Carrie were both basically rep for rep in the first round as well, so I was really expecting this round to be kind of the telltale. I didn't think that Carrie was going to get shot out the back the way she did, but that was in. And the problem is like they're only taking it. So if you're last, you're kind of done. So great shot for Katrin. That was a nice position for her to get into. She needed those points. Now we have our top three girls going head-to-head.
And the weights are going to increase one more time as we move into the final round. Advancing again, Tia won the quarterfinal, won the semifinals, but the scores reset every single time. They don't advance forward. But as Carrie Pierce, who will be eliminated, we dropped off Haley Adams in the first round. But Tia Toomey, what more can you say about this?
Well, I mean, if you're going to have an Olympian come out for an Olympic lifting race, you are expecting her to do so well, and she did just that. Seeing power snatches for the first round, very simple. I wouldn't even call them squat snatches for the second round, but a great chance, and I say chance, for Katrin Davidsdottir. She made those lifts. I was really expecting that last one to be difficult for her, but the fact is she was able to get in there and Carrie got shot out the back was a great position for her to get into that last round. There's that just not able to keep that balance and shot her out the backside.
So Carrie Pierce will be eliminated, and we have our final three athletes moving into the final, but all led by Tia Toomey. And she finished that last bar and immediately ran to sit down.
Well, that's Olympic lifting style, right? You do your lift, then you hang out.
Two athletes joining her, Brooke Wells and Katrin Davidsdottir. Wells and Davidsdottir were nearly in a dead tie in the quarterfinal and semifinals. They have yet to separate themselves from each other, but Katrin Davidsdottir, she is one to look out for. She's a two-time champion, second only to Tia Toomey, who's a three-time champion in this field. But when we're talking about snatches under pressure, you're looking at Katrin Davidsdottir. Bill, look at your keys presented by Ramwad.
So first and foremost is perfecting your pace. You have to know that when you step up to the bar, you're ready to go so that you can make it. Actually, it's going to be more about precision and power is what you need to have. You have to know you're going to make it, because if you miss it, you're out. If you miss a rep, you're done. And if you miss that, that's the end of the race. So you have to make them count. It's about being 100% confident and 100% perfect and precise.
Katrin Davidsdottir is the only athlete that finished this second part and walked directly to the start and has been standing there staring at that first bar, waiting for this final to go.
Well, she's such a visceral athlete. She visualizes what's going to happen, so really gets in her head so she can focus and visualize what she wants to do. She needs that here because she has two very powerful athletes to contend with.
Our final round, barbell weight, 175, 180, and 185. Third and final round underway to determine who will win event number 7. Tia Toomey right off the bat gets her first rep. Close behind is Brooke Wells and Katrin Davidsdottir walking slowly to the second bar, but Tia Toomey wasting no time at 180. Toomey up to the final bar, 185 pounds. She won the quarterfinal. She won the semifinal. And with this last lift, Tia Toomey will win the final and her second event for day number 2.
Absolute crushing. She annihilated those bars. And great job by Brooke Wells as well. Same thing. Very confident every single rep she stepped up to.
Brooke Wells will come in second. Katrin Davidsdottir has already locked up third. Whether she gets this bar or not, she will still walk away with a third place finish in this event.
Nice big pull, Kat.
So for her right now, there's no reason to rush. You can either run the timeout, make your attempts trying to get this lift. I mean, she's a champ, so she wants to go and make that lift, so she wants to finish the event. But the fact that she got into this with Brooke Wells and with Tia, I mean, she did exactly what she needed to do.
She got a second place finish in event number 6 to start the day, coming off her first place finish in event 5 last night.
There we go.
And she'll nail 185 and get a third place finish for event number 7. She was in a tie for second place coming into this event.
Right.
Now she should securely hold that position coming out of this event.
Now you look at your second place finisher in this event. There's that smile.